They've been running Arts for Wellbeing now for 13, 14 years. And during that time, we've worked with lots and lots of different groups throughout Charedigrwydd and Carmarthenshire and in Pembrokeshire as well. What we tend to find is that once people have been in our groups and in our courses, they become part of an Arts for Wellbeing family. Yeah. So when we were running the online sessions on Facebook Live, we had people connecting with us who we hadn't seen for maybe 13, 14 years, but they still feel as connected to us now as they did then. So there is this kind of connectivity, this kind of family that is Arts for Wellbeing.
The clue is in the title, Arts for Wellbeing. We use all kinds of different creative activities and interventions to enable people to come together.
Just to briefly talk about the Ukulele project, that came out of beautiful community kindness, in that it all started completely out of the blue with a local music shop called Bunker, who are based in Newquay, putting out a competition to win 4 ukuleles. We were extremely blessed and feel a huge amount of gratitude that lots of people voted for our organisation to win this award of these musical instruments. From being given them, we immediately thought, as we do, well, okay then, how can we roll this out in the community? And we asked them if they'd like to get involved in a new music project. And we had no idea how it was going to work because
Not being musical,
and also not really being used to delivering online at that particular point. Yeah. We ran the session so that we had initial half an hour or so just to help people to get onto Zoom, because at this point it was so new to everybody and people were quite worried about the technology. So we had that initial time helping people to get on, and then we had a session of very much kind of playfulness, learning the first couple of chords, and as all of the workshops really, looking at how we can make it fun and about connectivity and about sharing.
And then that takes us out of our comfort zone, and I am learning to read music, to be able to play within the group. At the end of that, to just feel like, well, I gave that a go, and each week coming back to it going, actually, I'm a little bit better. If I practiced a bit more, I'd be a lot more on it, but it's getting there. Yeah.
So people have joined it as a music project, but essentially it is all about, again, connectivity. It's about sharing. It's about bringing the community together. We're learning new things. We're getting more active, because there's all sorts of stretching exercises that we do within the workshop. People are volunteering, not so much out in the community, but they're volunteering their stories, their ideas, their skills to be able to support others.
Yeah. It's just that feeling of feeling wanted and needed, and it's just a nice place to be. I'm the least musical person you can possibly imagine, but we all kind of struggle together, and it's learning something new together.
I said, "Oh, I'm rubbish." And they went, "Oh, no pressure." And the first one we learnt was Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and it's only 2 chords. And it was fun. We were laughing at each other.
So I'm learning something new, and it's also just learning new things about people as well, and just meeting new people, because there's been a few new people on there every week, and it's really lovely to see, like the first week they're sitting there really quietly, and the next week they might smile a bit more and join in a bit, and then the week after they're starting to chat, and it's nice seeing the development between the group as well, and how people are actually getting stuff out of it.
And you can be normal, because it doesn't matter whether you've got a physical disability or emotional or mental or anything. You can feel isolated and alone, even in a village where you fit in and you're quite happy and everything. But like, all my friends were professional, so they all went back to work. Like, I would have gone back to work if I could have gone back to work.
I think it's a beautiful group, actually.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And, maybe if you're at home, you won't put your makeup on, you know what I mean? But if you're going out to the group, out comes the eyelash, you know, and the lipstick and everything else, isn't it? But so it was somewhere really to get dressed up and go, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess we've got a passion for well-being. We've got a passion at looking at all the kind of the newest research and looking at how we can develop our work to be able to deliver practical interventions that really support people's health and well-being to live more fulfilling lives.
And we know that that's happening because people are telling us that and they're giving us that information and that feedback. But then when you get the Welsh government coming with a Wellbeing Future Generations Act, you know, then you know, actually, you know, it's coming from the top there. We're actually at the grassroots level working within this way. We know that we're on the right line in the right way. And if we get a yes, 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 yes in the way that we interact with everybody and anybody within those groups or online, then we know that actually there's something different at work here, which is beautiful. It's exciting.